Hello, hello, everyone. Hey, I did not come live with you yesterday on the 30th of November. I thought I'd save it until Monday, December 1st. So, hello, everyone. That's not really true. I got busy with some other stuff. But I hope you're going to join me. Some of you are going to be joining me probably for the first time, or maybe a new person, because I am coming live at an odd time. And so please jump in and say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from, and tell me what the weather's like. You know, we like to talk about the weather now. I know that it is getting close to, or maybe already arriving, snowy weather. Not here in Boise yet, but it's only a matter of time. So, welcome everyone. I am Lisa Harden, coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a beautiful Boise, Idaho. I'm looking out at my Christmas lights right now. I've got no decorations on the inside yet, but it'll be coming soon. So, let's see. There. Oh, hello, Jean. I was like, I'm not getting any comments, which is fine. But it helps me to know if I'm live. So, Jean's on Facebook. It was not letting me upload Facebook to this, so I'm glad to see that. That was what was keeping me. Oh, Debbie says it's a little chilly in North Carolina. My goodness, it's probably chilly. It's probably about the same here. I don't know. Probably in the 40s right now. Hey, Judy. Hello, Deb Babcock. And Jean is up in North Dakota. I'm feeling like windy and cold. Is that true, Jean? You told me last week it was like a heat wave up there. So maybe it's getting to be a little bit more like December now that it's officially December. And Stampin' Up has some fun things for us tomorrow because it is new products will be available. Two new kits are available, and the product of the month premieres this month, December. So we will be talking about that. Hello, Lori. A cold and snowy Ohio. Oh, I hear you guys kind of, get hit hard. Thank you so much for sharing, Lori. And I'm sure some of you already have, but you know what? It is getting so hard to get this pushed out to our other crafty friends in Facebook. Facebook is really forcing me to pay for views. And when that happens, I have to take the money out of what I might buy in the form of new products to share and love and put it into advertising. And so if you can do a little free advertising for me simply by sharing this video, I'm going to mention it a couple of times, I'm noticing a drastic reduction in views, which means Facebook is just not bothering with that anymore unless I get more interaction. So we can fix that, can't we? We're an interactive group. Yes, we are. What? More than 5? Oh, 5 inches snowing. No. 5+ inches coming and 17 degrees. Ick. I don't know about that, Lori. Ohio sounded lovely until you just told me that, but it'll be really pretty when it stops, won't it? Now, these are for tonight. We are making a gift card holder, and this was caught my eye because I've made it several times, but I've made it several times in a different layout. It actually works really well for a packet of seeds, like flower seeds. And so I've made it that way, and then I saw people flipping it into landscape mode and using it for gift cards. And most currently I saw Karen Titus using it. So we are going to do that. But first, let me show you. One of the things I worked on this weekend was starting and finishing over 10 kits. I had some that my mother wanted for those Road to Christmas kits for her to use in her business. She sells vintage things over on Etsy and sends thank you cards, of course. And so, oh my goodness, Nicole says they have 8 inches here in Wisconsin. I hope you work from home, Nicole. That sounds chilly. So anyway, this was one of the kits I worked on, and as always, so much cuter in person, even though it's cute enough on the website, but it's called Adventure Awaits. And so it's 9 of these cards, 3 each of 3 different designs. And I made this particular one because I need samples for when I take these to events and people are purchasing kits. They want to see what they're getting. And so I make the whole kit and then I save one of each for my sample board. And then I have others to give away. And, oh, good. Judy says you can never have too many gift card ideas. Isn't that the truth? It really is. Well, I think it is the #1 gift item for Christmas. And so I'm assuming it's the #1 gift item, period, right? I'm putting these here because they provided 4 different sentiments in English, and this was like an extra. So first of all, take a look at, okay, this is $14. Keep in mind, $14 for 9 cards with envelopes, no stamping. So they go together really quickly. And I just love the, I don't know, I want to call it like 50s. It reminds me of the bowling alley. I don't know why. I guess that was our bowling alley style. And so here's the first card. And I want you to notice in a couple of the cards, except for the convertible, of course, there is a layer of vellum, and so you stick it onto the back of this car. It's the same shape as the car, so it's super easy to just glue it in there. Oh my gosh, Corinne says in San Antonio didn't get out of the 40s today. And so every scene has a different tree, or every car has a different scene and different tree and different sentiment. Enjoy the journey. Now, of course, this could be, okay, first of all, look at this. Is that not hilarious? The details in this just kill me. So enjoy the journey could be lots of things, right? Mental, physical, spiritual. And so anyway, I really like that. I love it for a literal journey or for a graduation of some sort. And so there's that one. Here is the convertible. It's so cool, isn't it? Wouldn't you love to be in there driving by to say hello? But again, cruising to another year fits very well. And adhesives are included in our kits. Any ribbons or embellishments are included in our kits. Fantastic pictorial instructions and a link to a video. Okay, so you you can't. They're really kind of no fail. You can't go wrong with these things. And they've got texture. See how this car pops up off of the base, and then it's got this road. Again, the details, birds, and this tree you stick on. So, Nicole, you haven't gotten this kit yet? Well, let me entice you, please. Let the adventure begin. I mean, I love this one. Look at it, just full of luggage. And then, I mean, it's not just a little brown suitcase. It's got all the little tags and stickers. And again, it's got a vellum background. And I didn't even get that one quite squared away up here. No, I think that's, well, it might be how it's supposed to be, or I might have it sitting wrong, but in any case, it looks fine. Another tree that goes in there, you adhere it, and then again, the truck is up off of the base, and then just lots of space inside. You can decorate it with other supplies or just write in it, okay? The recipient wants to know what you have to say. So anyway, super cute. You guys, it blows me away. 9 cards, $14 plus shipping and tax. And you can't beat that with a stick, as my grandma would say. So again, that one's called Adventure Awaits. I think it's still available right now. Card kits really are available while supplies last. So they're on the website, they're off the website. They don't have, sorry, I forgot this. They don't have a stated retirement date. So if they are, if you pop on there and it says currently unavailable, then they're not available. If you pop on there and you can't find the kit, it's probably not being carried anymore. So you just have to get them when you can, right? I'm still waiting for the nutcrackers. I don't think that's available yet, unless it came available today. So hello, Carla. Very nice to see you. Okay, so here is the layout of the gift card holder that we're going to do today. Again, measurements from Karen Titus. And I am used to doing this long ways, and then you pull this open, and when you do, it's the perfect measurements for a seed packet. I was going to say, like in my past videos, I don't know when I've made it last. It's probably been over a year. And then I cut a piece to go on the back. Now I'm not done decorating it, right? You're going to help me with that. And I'm also going to make another one with you. I'm going to use, so the paper is called Elegant Pines, and it comes with its own suite of beautiful coordinated products. But I really liked the branching out. And so one of the things I liked about it is if you look at the sentiments, it's much more than Christmas, but you could definitely do it for Christmas. All right. It's more of a Four Seasons thing to me. So hello, Roz. And then, of course, I loved the nesting shapes of dies. There are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There are 6 of these. And then there's this kind of berry branch, right? And a piece of needles. We have used this in my monthly Jubilee class. So we had so many different cards. If I would have thought about it, I would have pulled them. But if you were in the class, you enjoyed them, I think. And we've probably used it during a live too. So we're going to use it again. Okay, these are going to be, I don't know, they're going to be very pretty. But you can take this and switch it up and make it cute, make it for birthday, make it for anything, right? Because as we said, gift cards are kind of where it's at. One moment, let me grab my ribbon. I think, I'm not sure how we're going to use this yet. As you can see, this kind of sits open. It's totally fine. But I have a couple of fun ways to fix that. You can use Velcro here. You can use skinny magnets here. And maybe today we'll just use this gorgeous shaded spruce and gold ribbon. Okay. I think that would be really, really pretty to tie it off to the side. And then we'll use one of these, I don't know, one of these shapes. Okay. And do a little decor on it. Thank you for sharing, Jean. Get those shares up. It is killing me. Like I said, the views that used to just be generated on Facebook are obviously not being generated. I'm not saying they're blocking me, but that's essentially what they do. So yes, I've been paying to boost the views because I love to get out here and craft with all of you. This is a business for me. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do sell all of these products we're going to be using tonight. So as well as designing and giving classes, both in person and online, and coming to you live for free classes on Thursdays and Sundays, okay? I also lead a team of demonstrators. If you're ever thinking about wanting to get your supplies at a discount and join a crafty community, please feel free to contact me. You can go onto my website at thestampingzoo.com, hit the Join the Zoo Crew tab, where you can read about me, about my team, about why I do what I do, and the special opportunity of becoming a demonstrator. Now, do you have to do what I'm doing if you get the starter kit? No. Most people you see in the comments here tonight, if they've had the starter kit or have the starter kit and are currently demonstrators, they will tell you, no, you don't have to do this at all. No one pushes you to do this, okay? So just know that you can make it whatever you'd like to. If you want to do this, it's really fun, and you can, okay? The world is your oyster. The crafting world is your oyster. All right. So why don't I've got the pieces cut so you can visualize how to put this together. Okay, I am going to move my little Post-its. We're just going old school. We're doing Post-its tonight. So you're going to want to take a screenshot, but we're going to work through it so we can solidify the learning, okay? Enter the paper trimmer. Paper trimmer was just on sale. It's probably not in inventory right now. I would not be surprised. And actually, I lucked into, so I wasn't, I'd ordered one time during the Black Friday sale a lot, and then I forgot. You know how you forget the most obvious thing at the grocery store, milk or whatever? I forgot seal replacements. I was like, what? I forgot my adhesive replacements. And they were, I think they were a couple dollars off. And I wanted several anyway. So I jumped on there because I saw that they were going into low inventory. And what I thought was, I don't care what price these are. If they go on low inventory, I'm in trouble as I go into Christmas season. And so I just jumped in there and I bought 10. And then I realized I didn't have nearly as many as I thought I did over in my little catch-all adhesive. So, yay. Corinne, this is still available, branching out. And yes, I've gotten a lot of use out of it. Built the stamp set, of course, and the dies. If I had to choose one, I'd choose the dies. But the stamp set, don't sleep on the stamp set because it's great too. And when you buy both at the same time, you save 10%. Okay, you'll want a piece. Oh, let's see, how can I do this and show you that at the same time? See, this is why I don't do it old school. But I don't have time to do a video on this as much as, I mean, an email as much as I would like to. So, there. Okay, and then here. All right, two main pieces to this. The outside piece is a half a sheet of cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. You are going to score it at 2 on one side and 2.5 on the other side on the long side of the card. Okay, get that cutting blade out of the way. So we're going 2.5, flip it 180, and then do 2. Okay. We're going to have a bit of a gatefold card, except it's going to overlap just a little bit. Okay, and we will bring our bone folder in, but see, it's overlapping probably 1/2 inch. Okay, that's the outside. Then the mechanism for the card is this one, 4.25 by 5 7/8. Okay, score it at 2. Same kind of scoring is we're going to score it at 2, and then we're going to do a 180, and we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch. Well, here's how I do it, actually, because it's so nice that we have an 1.5 inches over on this side. Okay, so this and then this is what we're going to have. Very exaggerated Z fold, right? Okay. And then we need some of our beautiful papers. I'm going to put this over here for right now. I can't remember when I need it next. Oh, I know now. Okay, when you get done with those two pieces, you're going to use the better part of a sheet of cardstock. Okay, you're just going to have 2 little pieces. I was going to show you. This is what you'll have left. Okay, so not a ton. And not awkward shaped pieces. These are going in my scrap bin, and definitely I'll be using them up. Okay. Now 2 pieces of DSP for the outside, which is this top one right here. Okay. And so I'm just going to turn it over this way. Actually, I want to score it first. And so how was everyone's weekend? I haven't seen you since Black Friday. I came live, and what did we do? I can't remember, but it was fun. Okay. Oh, we did a craft along. It was fun. So we did a craft along, and then I got the last of those out on Saturday. Thank you very much. I'll be doing more craft alongs for sure, because you ladies seem to like it. Not just ladies this time ordered it, so I can say that. So it was a 5-card kit that was free with a $50 purchase. And then we made the cards. Well, I made the cards on Friday's Live. So you could either craft along with me, craft along on a replay. And qualifying orders also received a PDF tutorial. So, okay, just remember if you're laying this out this way, I am not using I'm using non-directional designer series paper, but if you have directional DSP, remember that this folds this way, okay? I chose the cherry cobbler out of the paper. Again, this paper is called Elegant Pines and has its own beautiful suite, okay? Then we have this guy that's going to get some DSP. You need 2 pieces, 1 3/4 by 4. I cut a piece 3 1/2 by 4. Okay. I think because it's fun for me to add fractions and make sure I still know how to do that, and so I did. Well, let's see. Did I or didn't I? I'll be really embarrassed. So it's it's wrong. No, let's see. 2 at 1 3/4 by 4. Did I get this one right? 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Oh, it must be 3 1/4, not 3 1/2. Oh, that's embarrassing. See, I said I'd be embarrassed, and I was. Duly embarrassed. Hey, Debbie, I'm glad you liked the craft along. I mean, that brushed with beauty paper, you cannot go wrong with that. Okay, let's see. What? No, I think I cut that totally the wrong way. So let's just go with what I said in my written tutorial. Instead of trying to be a brainiac, Lisa, Miss Fraction Extraordinaire, I am obviously not. Okay, let's do this. I'm usually so slick at adding fractions. Now, apparently, it's left me. Oh, I did have a taxing day, pun intended. And so I guess I'm numbered out for the day. All right, we want 2 pieces at 4. So I'm just going to cut this 4 across. Okay, and then 1 3/4. Yes, it is busy in the tax world right now. So my brain is getting a workout. See, I should come live with you guys first thing in the morning. Whoa, you wouldn't be able to handle me. So you're getting me tired. Can you believe that? Is that crazy or what? This is me tired. In fact, I'm going to retire in 3 years. You're going to be so sick of hearing that. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going live at 7 o'clock anymore. Well, now once I retire, I'm probably going to go live during the day. You're just going to have to, if you're still working, you're going to have to sneak me and listen to me at work. Okay, now here's the what's up with this. I'm putting that there, okay, and then I'm going to put another piece here. This doesn't need to be the whole way because this is where the gift card's going to go. But put your DSP on here before, ooh, actually, I would prefer to use liquid glue here because we are going to punch it, but I didn't. Okay, so 2 pieces, 1 3/4 by 4. And then I'm just taking the punch I had over here, which is probably retired because it's so dang handy. But if you have like a 1/2 inch or a 1 inch punch, bring that in here and make a little thumb grip, whatever we call it, you know, like where you can grab. And then you probably wear that. Yep, it spits out right on you. Okay. And then I want you to grab your tear and tape. Seal Plus is not going to work here. You can use liquid glue. I will allow it. But Seal or Seal Plus, it's too wide. And so just grab your tear and tape. Now we sell all these things, right? I sell all this. So if at any time, you're not allowed to leave the video unless you're going to go shop. So you get to the shop by just hitting thestampingzoo.com, hit that shop now tab. It will take you to the secure, beautiful, gorgeous, unbelievable Stampin' Up website. Okay? And shop to your heart's content. And I will jump over there myself in a little bit and show you where we will check and see if this bundle is available, and we will check to see if this paper is available. And we're going to check on those nutcrackers. Okay, so see how this is then? All right. And so you fold that up, and then bring your card base back in. Now let me think. Okay, it goes on the longer side. So right here, I'm going to put this in right here. Don't let your tear and tape get too far away because you're going to use it again. Okay, now you can use your seal. Plus, anything movable on your cards, I think you should use Seal Plus. Okay, so this is the larger flap, right? Bring this, see this has got the seal on it, this side. So I want you to flip it over like this, and I want you to kind of hover around the score line. Oh yeah, you can see this one, great. I want you to put this piece in my left hand just north of the score line. That, and then kind of check your left and right margins, and once you have it where you want it, then burnish that adhesive. Okay, and then we need tear and tape again down at the bottom. Hello, Sherry. Very nice to see you. Anna's here too. Anna was the big winner. I wish I could show you the cards, but they were exclusive to my email, so I hope you saw them. I did the 12 days of the Advent calendar, and I made a different card every day. And then I looked at the stats, and there were a few people that opened every single tutorial. So that doesn't mean they opened the email. It means they opened the email and then clicked on the actual tutorial for the card. And if they did that, I did a little rando draw, and Anna won, and she won all the cards. So I'm going to be shipping those out to Anna pretty soon. And everybody, let's wish Anna good health, because she was thinking she might be a little under the weather. Sorry if I'm telling too much about your life, Anna. But anyway, Anna's always super fun. And so I was so happy to see her name come up. And thank you so much. If you were another person that jumped in on any of the days, the 12 days of the Advent calendar, I hope it gave you some ideas for that gorgeous Advent calendar. I was looking for it, but I put it away over here. And gosh, it's beautiful. And so it is, obviously it's an Advent calendar, Christmas related activity, but it is not Christmas related products necessarily. Okay, and then this is where you get your Cheesecake Factory card. Yummy. And then it just slides in there and slides out. Okay, super cool. Kids would love this. Kids are going to wear this out, or they're going to try to, but that's why you want to use Seal Plus. Okay, let them just work on that, and they'll try and figure out this mechanism and all that. It's so fun. I'll have to make one for my little nephew, Atlas. He is 6. We had him at Thanksgiving. It's so fun. He was mostly coloring and hanging out with my mom in the living room. So, but I'm taking my mom and Atlas to see the musical that features all the music from Michael Jackson. It's this Saturday. I can't wait. I'm sure it'll be really fun, and it'll be astounding. They said they used 25 songs, so I'm sure the dancing will be unreal. I'm very excited. Okay, let's decorate these, shall we? Decorating is such a fun part of it. So, again, we're probably going to use the ribbon, this gorgeous ribbon, and it is, well, it's gold-edged ribbon. Duh, Lisa. It's shaded spruce. And to just put this on a card, I have put it on some cards, and you got to watch it. It's not delicate, okay? It's Here I Am, Christmas, and it's quite large. And so, anyway, you just have to know that it's going to command a presence. What is it? It's probably 7/8 of an inch. I was looking for it on here, but anyway, we don't need that. I just measured it. You already know I'm good at fractions. How cool. You love his music. Oh my gosh. I know. Try and get through a day if you're just listening to random radio without listening to Michael Jackson. So anyway, I think it'll be fantastic. Okay, one moment here. Let me pop over to this and make sure. No, we don't want demonstrator view. That's no fun. I could get in trouble. Okay, and so I am going to, let me get back to you. And we're back. You didn't even know I was gone, did you? We're going to pop over to, I'm going to share my screen. This is where you will come tomorrow morning, bright and early, to see our new kits. 2 new kits. I don't get any preview of the kits, I don't think. So anyway, we don't usually get to pre-order kits. So demonstrators and customers order kits tomorrow. And I guess you can probably order them in a few hours if you want to stay up. Jean, you can do that for us. Okay. And so, first of all, I wanted to see if this branching out is available. Whoa. It's always fun when your fingers aren't in the right position. And so I'm just simply typing this in the search bar. I don't look any further than that really any day. I usually know a certain something about it. You could put pine needles in here and it would probably come up. It's available. It is available both as individual and probably as a bundle here. Okay, the paper is also available. It's called Elegant Pine Snowflake. Okay. And as we pull that up, you'll get a thumbnail of all of the patterns, or you can scroll over to the left here where I'm moving things, and you can see every pattern up close and personal. Okay, it's just like the next best thing to buying it. So this whole pack is $12.50, and then it will say down here, shop the collection. And so you can see what is involved. You can see like this paper is part of a suite. I'm going to choose English, because that makes it more fun that for the people I give these cards to. And then you can see down here all of the ways that you can, right now, the Elegant Pine Snowflakes, which is a different stamp set than I was using, but it coordinates with the paper and the ribbon. Ooh, and those snowflakes. I got to get those out too. Those are so gorgeous, the embellishments. You can see that you can click and add the entire suite for $91 right up here, okay? Or if you just want pieces and parts of it, you can just go down here and shop that way. You can get to all of these pieces and parts separately as well. If you go over to menu and you hit shop products, you can go to the ribbons, you can go to the embellishments, the papers, all that stuff. So it's almost like it's going to be hard not to find it, okay? You're going to run into it on accident in 3 or 4 places. And I love our website for that reason. It is just so handy. Okay, and so let's look up the Nutcrackers and see if it's available. I made what I thought were the cutest cards out of the Nutcrackers. We also used it for the recipe club, right? I scored early enough to get that. They're still not available. But the next best thing then is to see how there's a red box over here and it says currently unavailable. Send me an email if this becomes available. So it has my email in here. I need to click on this, okay? And then notify me. Well, I've already done that, so I don't need to do it again. But you might want to do it. It happens for any and all of the products in the Stampin' Up! Line. So if you want to purchase something that is out of inventory, is planning on coming back, once you find it in this state, just mark it to send yourself an email, okay? And when I've used it the last couple of times, the emails come to me very quickly. So that is such a handy thing to have. I love it. Okay, So here are the faceted snowflakes. Aren't they cool? Clear, pretty peacock, and cherry cobbler. So again, they're just driving the colors right back to that designer series paper. And I love them. Love them, love them. You got these if you are in my monthly Zubilee kit class, whatever I call it, crafty class. In fact, let's take a look at what I've got going on here. Let's do a fast rewind. Okay, please don't forget that any order $20 and over earns you 10% back on Stampin' Rewards to be used on a future order. You can use them on the very next order, or you can save them up because they don't expire for a year. You can always find your balance of Stampin' Rewards in the upper right-hand side once you log on to your Stampin' Up account. Okay, that's gone, but it was a big hit, and so we'll be doing another craft along. So in this case, you made a minimum purchase of $50 or more, and then I, in turn, sent you the kit, okay? And then I went live with the kit on November 28th and made the cards. So everybody gets to watch the craft along, which I love about this model is that everybody gets to join in, okay? Even if you can't make a $50 purchase, you still get to see the cards. But if you do want to shop with me, then I'm going to reward you with a kit to make the very same cards that I'm making during that live. All right, this is the last Stamp Camp of the year. If you are in Boise or want to be here on December 13th, please come and stamp with me. We make 4 beautiful cards using current Stampin' Up product, and I can tell you right now, I will be previewing some kind of a sneak peek from the January mini catalog. The cost is $25 or absolutely free with a $30 order. You register for this class now if you'd like. I only take 6 or 7 people, but you do not pay for it or purchase your product until the day of class. Okay, so this is December's Zubilee Crafty Kit. It is going to feature the Cake Day bundle. Now, I've played with this during my live and also at my team meeting. We had so much fun with it. And so I can't wait to create my Zubilee class around it. Zubilee includes about $25 in Stampin' Up product and supplies to make the 5 cards on one project that I designed. You'll craft right along with me at your time. Okay, these are going to be recorded videos held in an exclusive Facebook page or sent to you as an unlisted YouTube link, whichever you prefer. And then you can make them whenever you'd like. Okay, you also get a PDF tutorial, and you can choose between pricing it just for a single month or joining as a subscription. You get a little bit of a price break. Plus, during the subscription, or if you are a subscriber for 6 consecutive months, during that 6th month, I send you a goodie bag. So how about that? And again, Cake Day is wonderful, and we are going to be using modern, I think it's called Modern Christmas, you guys. That's the DSP and embellishments we're going to be using. So it's going to be wow. It's going to be wowzer birthday cards. Okay, it's so nice to have a stash of birthday cards to start with at the beginning of the year. Okay, this is over. I hope you got into it. No, it's still going on today. Sorry if there's anything left. The shelves are probably been picked over, but I bet there's still some Stampin' Blends left, and they're 40% off, you guys. They were obscenely low price. Okay, so check it out. The cardstocks were gone like the first day, and I'm only guessing that the adhesives are not available anymore. Okay, but go check it out. Again, thestampingzoo.com. Hit the Shop Now tab. Cyber Monday, that began today. So if you would like to gift yourself or someone else the gift of paper pumpkin, now's the time to do it. We have talked about this. Well, we talk about it every month because every month Paper Pumpkin hits it out of the park. You can save, as you see on the left-hand side there, on the prepaid subscriptions. Okay. A little caveat about these is this: when you purchase this prepaid subscription, it will begin with December's kit, and you cannot postpone it or cancel it. So if you already have an existing subscription, you need to, I guess, postpone or cancel that one for December unless you want 2 December kits. Also, I would not gift 2 of the prepaid subscriptions to one person for the same reason. Each kit or each prepaid order that is made with this special will receive the December kit. Okay, so worst case scenario, you get a couple of December kits. Okay, so other than that, lots of savings, and this is going on until the 9th. Oh gosh, and also please don't forget, let me be your Santa, okay? I know your size, all right? And I'm not telling anyone, but I can help you shop for others, or I can help someone who knows you shop for you. How about that? Please give my contact information to someone if they are asking about what sort of crafty things you would like. Or you may also private message me somebody else's contact information if you would like me to contact them on your behalf. I am very happy to help someone find just the right thing for a gift. It's one of the most fun things I do as a demonstrator. And finally, as I was speaking about earlier, if you would like to get some free product and join my crafty community, jump on over and see what it's all about at the Join the Zoo Crew tab on my website. And I would love to have you join my team because everybody has a place on my team. Everybody. I don't care what you say about yourself, you have a place on my team. Okay? Guaranteed. As long as you live in the United States. Jenny's back from surgery. Cheers, Jenny. I hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Back from surgery and she's sharing. So if she can share, thank you in advance for sharing this video. Hey, Jan, how's it going? You were at a craft fair in the last couple weeks. How was that? Give us a scoop, girl. What sold? And Ruth, hello, Ruth. Don't be sorry. I'm just glad to see your smiling face. Okay, let's get into the goods. So, shucking and jiving. Let's start shucking and jiving, everybody. Yeah, okay. Whatever you want to call it, Lisa. I do like this size, I think. But I do want to use that ribbon too. So let's see here. So I would think if I put it over on this part, yeah, okay. So we can do kind of just an overall design. Now, I didn't affix this yet either. This is the back where you can write on it. If you're going to write on this, pull this out, okay? And then that'll give you a pretty flat piece to write on. But remember, you've got this kind of lip right there. So oftentimes I'll kind of hold my finger on that and then make sure I don't write right on the top of it. Okay, and then this guy, come on now, get in there. See how strong that tear and tape is? It was like, no ma'am, I'm not coming apart. Okay, so anyway, and we'll probably stamp on this as well. Let's see. You know what? I've been wanting to emboss vellum. I wonder if it's strong enough to hold. Well, we could do this. Let's see. No, you know what? I'm going to skip that for now. Let's save that for next week when I have a little more time. Let's do, Deanne says it was excellent. You sold out of a couple of items. I love hearing that. Cocoa and marshmallow boxes all sold. And so did the snowflake tea lights. Oh, the tea lights change colors and you use snowflake pines for them. That sounds beautiful. Where was I? Dang it. I wish I could get over there, Jan. I would have bought at least one of everything. Probably more. All right, let's see here. I kind of want Old Olive, but let's see if that shucks and jives with what we have. Now, I know it's in the cardstock, right? So it's okay that way. But I want to see about having a bigger piece. Shuckin' and jivin'. What is wrong with my head? I don't think so. I see. I didn't like it. It looks kind of muddy. It goes like you see the brown in it or something. I don't want to overload it with shaded spruce, but we could do cherry cobbler. Let's see what that might look like. Here, come here, mister. No, get out. Get out. Cajun craze. Not even. Here's real red. Do I have any scraps? There we go. Ooh, okay. Maybe we will work on this guy. It's a little, it's going to be definitely Christmas, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go for it. We're going to go for it. Okay, let me die cut this. Over here, you really like this 14-year-old singing on The Voice. Oh, you know, I haven't watched The Voice in so long. It has too many commercials. But I do have Peacock now, so I bet if it's on NBC, I can just watch it without the commercials. That'd be good. I am like so spoiled. I don't even watch the commercials anymore, and I'm pretty sure I told you I was watching something live, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. The commercial came on, and I was like, what? It jarred me. I was like, wait a minute. What is this? What is this talking? Let's see here. Well, we could use this. Ooh. I mean, it definitely fits, doesn't it? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it long ways. And yeah, I like that piece right there. Do I have any Shy Shamrock? Yeah, I have Shy Shamrock. Do you think that would look good? Here, let me run this through because it's already in here. And then I'll grab that. That might be kind of a nicer, brighter way to do this. I'm sorry. Did you just say, do I have Shy Shamrock? Jenny, please, girl. I have run out of cardstock a couple of times, but that's only when I'm like working on it for a class. Okay, that's a lot. So let's see. Shy Shamrock. It's an in color, 24 to 26. Oh gosh, which means it's going to retire this year. I do not like talking about that. Look, we have Shy Shamrock and we have Summer Splash. You have to look at them together or they can be confusing. There it is. What do you think? Too bright? I wish it was just a little bit duller, but it's all right because we're going to bring in some green with this right there. Okay? Never you fear. I like the way you were thinking though. Max is very talented. Oh, Max was the name of my last dog. I'm sure he's very talented. My Max was very talented as well. He was a Doberman, so they're very talented. Okay, now let's cut out a couple of these. And I also think we're going to bring in traditional labels. Let's do that. Is that what it's called? It's got to be. Where is it? Where is it? Come on now. Well, how about no? How about something else then? For the sentiment. How about a circle? Let's see. A circle might work. And I'm not going to bring in the spotlight on nature because we're going to have a lot of detail with the other stuff. How about this and then this? The sentiment and some sprigs, you know, tucked in there. Two up there, one down here, or maybe one down here because of the ribbon. Okay, that's where we're going with this. We still have room. And then Oh, I don't even know. We might bring in yet another stamp set and use something that's very like Christmas, in your face Christmas. Oh, you know what? Let me see. What's in the Wrapped in Cheer? It had some beautiful little sentiments. Ooh, a gift for you. I don't like that it has an image though. How about sending a little Christmas cheer? This is so cute. Yeah. But also the Happy Holidays or the Merry Christmas will work. You could also put the wreath in there. Oh yeah, super cute. I love it. And this was, again, the November 2025 Paper Pumpkins. Just what we're talking about tonight. Okay, and so it makes, well, you can't buy it anymore. You have to have had that already. Is this bow running off somewhere? I think it was like this. It made some gift card holders as well, right? But it's food safe, so you can put some little candies in there. And then this was one of our alternates. Woo! So, really, I told you this is me tired. Watch out. Anyway, these are the pieces and parts from one of the tags. Okay. What team is your friend's daughter on? No, I think you're talking to someone else, aren't you? Okay, that's all right. Anyway, more gift card holder ideas, which is why you want to belong to Paper Pumpkin. Now, they give us lots of hints, and I send those out in an email every month about the theme of the Paper Pumpkin, so you have plenty of time to pause it that month if you want to, because not everything is going to appeal to everyone, believe it or not. Okay, let me see. What are my other colors? Kind of, well, I could do white. I could just do white. Secret Sea. Not enough of that in here. Shaded Spruce. I could do that again. But I want something a little bit lighter that I can stamp on. Of course, I would like Old Olive. What about the color that I don't like, but I seem to use a lot of? You know, put it in the comments. It's the color that I always say I don't like, and then I end up using it. Garden Green. Oh, rats. No, but it's not going to look good next to, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. Ghirardelli chocolates could fit in that box, right? That sounds good. So what is it? If you want to send me that right now, that'd be great. If you want to deliver that over to my house right now, it'd be so nice. Okay, we're going to go with white. I'm going to go with a white circle. And we're just going to like it. Okay, so I'm getting some scraps out here. Got to use the scraps. Not really scraps. They're like big squares of paper. I know exactly what we were working on, Madison, and then we had all these squares left over, don't you? Okay. Die cutting. Back to the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay. And let's get this guy. Children are quiet tonight. Of course, I fed the doggies before I came live, and the front window's closed. So, not that there's a lot of action going on out there. You know, I'm going to say no to that ribbon right now. It's going to be overwhelming. So, in that case, look at this. Am I fighting? Will I be fighting with this less? Oh, that looks better already. I'm liking the base color, having this is the same. Yep, Madison recognized the squares of white. Of course you did. Okay, right. Later, I'll do that on my own time. And this one is going to be the way we go here. We're not going to use the ribbon as much as I'd want to. If you were in Zubilee, though, you know we use this ribbon. It was so fun. I pulled, or I'm in the process of pulling, all Christmas cards from there and those 2 boxes up there before I make a bunch of Christmas cards. Okay, my plan is to take some of them to an assisted living home around here and use a big chunk of them. And I still have several ones that I just kind of want to make. I want to use the llama, right? It's a given. And so, anyway, just know that I already pulled the branches. I remember pulling them, and there you go. They went by the wayside. Okay, now I don't think I want to use shaded spruce. No, I don't. I might get that ugly garden green out again. You know, I'm just teasing. Sort of. It's not my favorite. I do know that. Okay, now look at that. That looks so much better. Does this have... Yeah, I don't need that necessarily. I want these to stick up. No, I'd say Old Olive now. I'm an Old Olive fan right now. Yeah. Old Olive is good. It's good to go. Okay, let's cut a couple of these out. Alrighty. I know you're not watching me. This is just very basic die cutting. But I should do it sometime with you because I forget that some of you are brand new. Okay, so welcome. If you have not already, please jump into the comments and say hello. Tell us where you're from. Tell us. Are you wearing pajamas right now? Because I'll tell you a little secret. I am. I know it looks like I'm in a t-shirt and jacket, but I'm kind of in a t-shirt, and it says, what does it say? Dream big, nap longer. Who comes up with these things? But I mean, it does make sense. I'm not hating it. And flowered pajama pants. So I will not, and I repeat, not be getting up from this chair during this live. Okay. It's just, you know, it's dark here at like 5:30, and I did lay down after work. Because, you know, that's my jam. After work nap. Boop, boop. Gotta have it. Not every day, but I stopped feeling guilty about that a few years ago. You know, that's how it goes. Yes, I am. Yay, the pajama group. Lori, Jean. Yay. Oh, gosh. That's so messy. Oh, look. I knew that I was partially cutting, but I didn't realize they were separate. That's okay. We can work with that. We might even want them separated anyway. Okay, and then, by the way, the cutest dang pine cone you ever did see. Adorable. Some other little groupings of berries, which we might end up using in gold foil. And, okay, so what my thought is we will have this up on dimensionals. And so it will sit up a little bit. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Okay, and then we're going to have some directly back here. What? It's going to snow all day? Watch out, Massachusetts. You can't be sad about that, Deborah. She's a crafter. Deborah cranks out so much stuff. She posted on her page. I'm always like, my gosh, Deborah's in Zubilee. She always completes Zubilee. And then she's always like working on some other thing. She's like, oh, here's 20 things I just worked on. So I'd say Deborah and Kathleen Zuckerman. And somebody else in here too, but I mean, unless you tell me, I don't know. Okay, let's put this one down. I'm going to use glue dots. I think so. Because you can just kind of mash them into the branches a little bit or the stem. And that works pretty good. Okay. Come here, little mister. Okay, there's one. And I do like it when they kind of sit up, right? If you don't like that, then use adhesive sheet and plaster those things down like a sticker, okay? And then this one I am going to put on the front of this. We'll just kind of see where we might like it. You have to kind of dry fit these things for a while. Ooh, perfect. Eek. Third hand. Okay. So, no, I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to go in with surgical precision and use this. Now we do have ultra fine tip glue pen. I do not have one. Mine finally clogged up. You know, they do that because they're ultra fine tip. But man, while they're working, they're the bomb. Okay. Now nobody make a sound. Shh. Quiet on set. Perfect. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter after all. I forgot I was putting the circle on here, but it's going to be nicely finished. Okay, so that's about where that's going to sit. Okay, and then we'll do something very similar, if not the same, down here. Oh, I like that one right there. Fact. Now this one is going to be, oh, yeah. This one is going to be, you'll see it because we're opening up the flap. So you can't get away with as much messing around down there. Okay, you need to make one, you need to make the bottom part more finished. And so we shall. So then here, and I'm going to tuck that one in, and then when you open it up, it'll just look like that. Okay. What? Lori too? Jeez, you guys. Are we having, is this like a northeastern, what I want to say? Are we snowed out in the Northeast? Is this a nor'easter? Okay, let me know. Somebody on my team is in Maine. Farlene, are you out there? Anyway, I'm just so curious to know what's going on there, right? Okay, now this we can glue to the back piece, and I don't think it looks bad when you lift it up, right? So you just have to remember though, your glue goes on the front, not the back. All right. Okay, so I've been watching The Big C with Laura Linney. I believe it just became available on Netflix, which is why I'm watching it. I've been binging it actually, and I'm almost finished with it. And as you can imagine, it's kind of sad. But I mean, it's been funny. It's a drama, but it's been funny. It's been kooky. It's been very realistic. It's been a lot of things. She is like brilliant. Okay. See, I've got this over a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. These are meant to fit into envelopes, but you know what? I give a lot of them away in person. So we're going to pretend this is going to be in person. Oh, she says something like that. Yeah, it's a big storm coming in from the west. Oh, sorry. It skipped me. Probably came down from Canada, right? And swooped in, down from Manitoba or something. I don't know. And you're going to get the brunt of it. You have a craft show. Now, are you going to display at the craft show too, Lori? Jenny has a Midwestern winter advisory. Over the weekend, there was a 50-car accident. Oh my God. That's horrible. Jeez. 50-car accident on the freeway or something. That is so awful. Okay, make sure when you're using the stylish shapes that they are finished side up, not unfinished side up. And, all right, let's work our magic here. Sending a little Christmas cheer. See, now the sentiment isn't quite big enough now that I decided not to use the ribbon. Okay, hold on. I'm not leaving, but I'm not getting up either. And nice try. Nice try. You're not seeing these flowered pajama pants. You can forget it. Now we also used Tractor & Co. And I was surprised at how popular Tractor & Co. was. But then after I used it, it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. So much fun. So I highly recommend that one. It's a blast. And you can make Christmas cards with it or fall cards, anything you want. Okay. I'm sorry for the delay. Let's see. I don't know that I bought just a big stamp set of sentiments. Is that kooky or what? I feel like that's not possible. Okay. Christmas. I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. Oh, I know what I want. This one. Long time no see. Could also use. Nope. Let's just use long time no see. Okay. I know that the sentiments are they're kind of fat and chunky. I like fat and chunky. There we go. Merry Christmas. Okay. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not too long. Oh, it's not. Okay, it looks really good. And then we will stamp in the background maybe. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of this action. And why don't we use, I don't know that I want the branches coming across it now. Maybe. So pretty, but now I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. I almost just want this, where's that splatter? I almost just want this splatter. I'm going to emboss this in gold, okay? How about on an old olive circle? Sorry, I'm back to that now. I'm back to the old olive. I'm all about old olive now. Okay, ooh, and I have tons of triangles on this thing that went wrong. So a design that went haywire, we all know those. And so let me use that for a circle. And let's see here. I'm also going to make it a tiny bit smaller. No, don't like that. Got to stay with large. Oh, it's killing me. Look at that. Are you kidding? Come on. I got to use these triangles somehow. Like it was a super, oh, it's called a fun fold. It's super cool, but you guys, it wastes so much paper. I must be doing it wrong. It wastes so much paper, especially if you mess up on the measurements a couple of times. So anyway, I'm not making that card again. I made exactly one properly, gave it to my best friend, and that was it. So I think that was good though, don't you think? It was a very difficult card. I did not make it live with you because once I made it, I realized, no, I can't. This is too difficult to explain, to talk and work on at the same time. And so I just made it, gave it to my best friend. And I think the last time I was over there, like I sent it months ago, but it's still on her mantle. So I guess that was a good choice, wasn't it? See, that's what happens. What does my thing say? A handmade card, because no one displays an email on the mantle, okay? So I'm glad you're keeping in touch with people via email, but it's just poof into the vapor. It doesn't get displayed. Sorry. Okay. So, I wonder if we can do this in cherry cobbler and emboss it. What about that? We're just messing around, okay, you guys? So if you're looking for like quantity, no, this is a quality video. This is like lots of little steps, a little technique here and there, and super fun. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to emboss in cherry cobbler or any color. Let me get that's white. Let me get the right thing going on here. Clear. There we go. Okay, you need the same embossing tools that we usually have, except you want to use the clear embossing powder, okay? We sell this Wow embossing powder in 2 different 3-packs. One is neutrals, that's where you get the clear, and one is metallics, all right? And so we need to clear the decks a little bit so we don't get powder all over this stuff. And you already have those, okay? So we're going to move this stuff too. Oh my gosh, we have to get all that stuff out of here, don't we? Clear the set. You need the heat tool. Plug it in. You're just glad you don't have to go out of town until Thursday night. Yeah, it sounds like it, right? That's good. Okay, you need Versamark. You need cherry cobbler, or again, whatever ink you want to make, emboss, okay? And so you're going to use your embossing buddy, okay? You can see a little powder on there. Don't worry about it. I'll show you how to get that off. And then you're going to, let's see, it's been a hot minute since I've done this. Put it in the Versamark. Okay, I almost did it the wrong way. You'll ruin your ink pad. So put it into clear first, and then pounce it around on the cherry cobbler. It's not going to stain the cherry cobbler, okay? Make sure you've got a good image there, and then bring that in and mash it down, okay? Now you've got a little cherry cobbler and a little Versamark. You're a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll, okay? And then put the clear on it. Check it out. Got to get my close-up glasses on, right? Oh, it looks very good. Okay. Get your tweezers out. Where are they? They're very nice tweezers. Now these supplies I'm using, minus the heat tool and the embossing powder, they come with the Embossing Essentials Kit. Okay, so I get a tray, the tweezers, the embossing buddy, something else. I don't remember what, but you get everything you need except for the inks. Okay, and the heat tool. Put this on too, and put it on your wrist until it's uncomfortable. Then it's hot enough. You don't want to go to this any sooner than before this heat tool has heated up. You want to keep it on the paper a short amount of time. And I keep it moving. And some people do this, and that's fine too. Okie dokie. So now we are getting the best of both worlds. We are getting embossed and custom colored. And I think it's done. It's really dark. So it's very dark, but you will see that it is. See that? Okay, and then I'm going to put this away, and then I'm going to clear off that the powder from the embossing buddy. I do this, and then I do that over my trash can. May want to move my tray out of the way. I know, I should have. I embossed myself into a corner, Jenny. I couldn't get out. And this guy. And this guy. Oh. Come here, mister. Okay. All right. Super fun. And now you take a Swiffer, okay, that you just keep in here for crafting. And you just Swifferize it. And that gets the powder off of it. Okay, and then you have a nice shiny embossed Merry Christmas. And then you can bring your pieces and parts back in. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, just a minute. I do want to use some ribbon. I just don't know if I'm going to use shaded spruce. What I want to use is retired. How? Now that is one thing that I keep around here. That is some good contraband. I love that stuff so much. So, let's see. What's my next, fun thing? Ooh, that's pretty. I know I have the shaded spruce. It's very big. It's very, very big. And I don't think I love it with the old olive. See now? I boxed myself into a corner again. Okay, I have this gold. Oh, I know what we can use. This mossy meadow and gold comes off very old olive as well. So this is just what I said, mossy meadow and gold trim. It is item number 166158. If you're doing some shopping for some gorgeous ribbon. And we're going to do just a freestanding ribbon that's going to sit underneath the Merry Christmas. Okay. Now, this is different colors on the different sides. So you choose your color. I'm going to choose to have the green facing out. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring a loop here. And then I'm going to twist this so the middle is gold. Okay. So that when I bring the loop back through, it's green again. And you can kind of play with this back here. What I like to do is simply twist it and then put it, what I want to say, glue it down with a mini glue dot. But that is so pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Whoa, hurts your eyes. It's so gorgeous. And we're probably going to trim it a little bit, just a little over there. Okay, love it. Mossy Meadow. Ooh, I'm running low. Thank goodness I'm jumping on at the break of dawn tomorrow to order the new kits. Now, if I will remember to order the other things I need, that'll be supercalifragilistic. Expialidocious. Delicious. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Okay. That or the gold strip would look good too. Yeah, exactly. The gold part would look good as well. Okay. See, it kind of worked with me here. And so then I am going to stick it. No, not stick it. Stick it onto a glue dot. Pull it off. Okay. This is fun. Yes. So, okay, Judy Vollmer might not be on here anymore because she was on very first thing. But Judy said, you can never have too many ideas for a gift card. And I agree. Oh, it's super sweet. Now we're going to bring in our metallics through this and through embellishments, okay? I think I'm going to pop both of these up on dimensionals. Why? Because we love dimensionals. We love them. You just need to be careful, kind of eyeball it, and make sure that you don't take your dimensionals down too far, okay? We're dealing with part is glued down and part is not glued down. And this is kind of warped because of the, because I embossed it, but this will help it greatly. Okay, I'm just going to take this whole thing. I'm really going to get this thing adhered down to kind of stop that warping. Oh, it's on low inventory? Okay, well, don't order it all before I get there tomorrow, okay? Jean, wake me up at midnight, would ya? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Jean. She will. She'll be like, get up. I think she has my number, too. Eek. All right, Jean, wake me up if it's on low inventory. Or you can wake me up if the kits are super good. I don't know. Just use your judgment. Oh, who am I kidding? Everyone knows they're going to be super good. Believe me, I have gotten up at midnight a lot, like maybe a lot of you, to place orders. If I have orders for customers, I get up at midnight. Like I cannot, I'll be awake anyway, sick with worry. So I get up. Okay, let's see. Did I get it? Yay. Okay, it looks finished and the dimensionals are hiding. Yes, so if I'm ordering for lovely customers, I get up because I really don't want to tell people, oh, yeah, that's missing, and I decided not to get out of bed. It's the dog's fault. It would be the dog's fault because they sleep. In fact, you know, they nap with me like they were napping with me today. Oh, Judy, I should have known. Anyway, I think this is a good gift card holder to have in our repertoire, not just for Christmas. So anyway, yeah, the dogs are just, they cuddle on the left and right hand side of me sometimes, and they like slink down my leg. You know what I mean? Like get in there and get the heat off of me. And it's just like, talk about cozy. It's the definition of cozy. What do they call it in the Nordic lands? Hygge? Hygge? I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, it's all about the art of being cozy and, you know, lighting a candle and reading a book. Otherwise known as my retirement. You've been sleeping for 8 to 10 hours. Oh, that's right. Jean, were you low on iron? I think you told me that. Dang it. You're sleeping like I am now. Well, I hope that it's something very easily fixable, okay? Well, thank you. It is quite pretty, is it not? Merry Christmas, and then we will put in whatever cards you want. What are your favorite gift cards? Probably Amazon, because it could be used for everything. Oh, we got to get some, where are those snowflakes? I was going to use gold, but I think we need to use those cherry cobbler snowflakes. They will blow you away. They're so beautiful. Do you have these? If you don't, would you please get them? Please, it hurts my heart that you can't see these. Or if you're near my house and you want to see these, come over right now, okay? I'm in my pajamas. Feel free to come over in your pajamas, and let's just look at all the things. Now, maybe you were here a little over a week ago. I think a week ago on Sunday. Madison and I had an unboxing, and it was so fun that I want my teammates to do the unboxing with me from now on. So if you're on my team and you want to do the unboxing with me, even if you're virtual, please, let's schedule it, okay? Because it's so fun. And she was very helpful. She was like, I didn't even tell her she had to be helpful. I just said, just hand me things and don't rip the paper. That was like it. So, oh, so pretty. Yes, look at them. They're all faceted, showy. And then your person's going to get a card. And I'm not going to make this part with you, but again, you can use, you have the measurement, which is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. That's the back piece. I'm laughing at me in fractions tonight, or a lack thereof. And so anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. Again, I got the measurements from Karen Titus, and hers looked completely different. So yours will probably look completely different from mine. But why don't you tag me? Okay, take a picture of it. Be proud of your projects, and then tag me. And I'm happy to share them here. So thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you again on Thursday night. All right. We're going to play with some more things and have fun. I have no idea what we're doing. Okay. So just hang tight. Let's see. I might have the kits by then. If they're that good and I need them, then I will put them on priority shipping. Okay, so tune in. Yes, Madison was a great helper. Thank you, Judy. All right, everybody. Until then, happy stamping.